Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 Mazda CX-5. We'll look at what's new, how it drives, what the interior and exterior are like, and finish off with the pricing and value. If you're in the market for a compact SUV, this one deserves your attention. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 CX-5 brings a much bolder design language than the outgoing model. It's been stretched in length and wheelbase by roughly 4.5 inches, giving it a more planted stance and more presence on the road. Up front you'll notice the slimmer headlights, a wider front grille, and more sculpted bodywork that Mazda says carries forward their Kodo design philosophy. Around the side the wheel arches sit more defined, and at the rear the tail lamps are thinner and the Mazda wordmark now spans across the tailgate instead of just a badge. The changes aren't just cosmetic. The door openings are larger, making egress easier, and the wider body offers more shoulder room. If I were filming this, I'd walk around the car slowly to show all these angles. The black glossy trim around the grille and side skirts adds a slightly more premium, sporty hint. Moving inside, the cabin has been completely reworked. The most striking change is the massive new touchscreen. There's an optional 15.6-inch center display, the largest Mazda has offered, alongside a standard 12.9-inch screen in some trims. The old rotary knob interface has gone in favor of full touch input and Google built-in infotainment, including Google Maps, Google Assistant, and the Play Store. The interior layout feels minimalist and premium. Soft touch materials in higher trims, ambient lighting, 7-color, around the cabin, and a clean dashboard with fewer visible buttons. Rear seat legroom has improved thanks to the longer wheelbase, and the cargo area has grown a little in length and height. Mazda says the loading lip has been lowered slightly. On the flip side, some owners online are already flagging concerns about the lack of physical controls for things like climate and volume. Greater than, interior is terrible, screen too large and not integrated, looks like a tablet stuck to dashboard. No physical buttons, so while the tech is very advanced, if you prefer tactile buttons you may need to take it for a test drive to see whether you like this change. Performance and driving. Under the hood, the 2026 CX-5 continues with the 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, about 187 horsepower and 185 pound-feet of torque, paired with a 6-speed automatic and standard all-wheel drive. Mazda has confirmed that the popular turbocharged engine option from the previous generation is not offered at launch, and a hybrid version is planned for later. On the road the CX-5 stays true to Mazda's driving ethos. It feels composed and refined, handles well for its class, and the added size doesn't seem to have compromised its character. However, if you're looking for raw performance or the punch of a turbo, this model may feel more modest by comparison. In the real world some drivers will ask whether the extra size equals extra weight. It's worth test driving in city traffic and on winding roads to see how it feels. Fuel economy is still to be fully detailed, but the base engine is known in a dedicated hybrid as coming for those who want better efficiency. Pricing and value. Mazda hasn't yet published full global pricing for all markets, but early estimates suggest a base price in the US around $29,000 to $38,000 depending on trim. In Europe the new model is reportedly starting at about €35,200 for the entry version. In Pakistan, where you are located, you'll need to check local import pricing, taxes, and duties. In many cases the on-road price will be significantly higher than the base figure. Considering the feature set, the increased space, the upscale materials and tech upgrade, it appears to offer strong value in the compact SUV segment, especially if you prioritize interior quality, refined design and standard AWD. On the flip side, if you were expecting a dramatic performance leap, or the previous engine lineup, you may need to compromise. Final thoughts. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 is a compelling refresh that brings the model up to date with modern tech, striking design and greater practicality. It holds on to Mazda's character, adds more space and premium touches, and makes a strong case in a crowded field. If I were advising someone, I'd say, check the trim levels, check the tech interface. Are you comfortable with minimal physical buttons? Test the performance in your driving style, and compare the total cost of ownership, especially in your market. If you like the design, drive quality and interior upgrades, this could be one of the best balanced compact SUVs you can buy. Thanks for watching. If you like this review, hit the like button, subscribe for more car videos, and leave me a comment below if you'd like to see a comparison, for example versus the Toyota RAV4 or Honda CR-V. Until next time, Drive safe and enjoy the ride.